ASMR bookstore. I assume you're here to buy books. Yes, that would make sense as you're here at the bookstore. With me today, I have brought the 3 books that you requested I bring over the phone. We talked earlier, and I heard a lot of moaning in the back, but I am not one to question it, as I am merely just a library book person. So, with me today, I have the 3 books that you requested, and before we get started, I just wanted to ask, do you have a library card of any kind? You don't have a library card? Okay, interesting. Well, I can set you up for one. I know this isn't the library, this is the bookstore, but still, we have a discount card that we call a library card, so you're welcome to hop on that bandwagon if you are interested in getting a library card for a bookstore. Now, I can set you up on our library card if you like. It'd just be super easy. All it will require is your phone number, and then you're set up, just as easy as that, and you already get, with our library card, you get a 99% discount. Isn't that amazing? Yes, a 99% discount. So I would highly recommend it, but if you're not interested, oh, you are interested. Okay, we can get you a library card, that's no problem. And what is your phone number, if you don't mind me asking? Okay. Okay, cool. I'll be hitting you up later. Let's move on to the books. I have 3 books here that you requested I grab for you over the phone. Again, it was unclear. I may have the wrong books here, as there was a lot of moaning in the background of our phone conversation, so I apologize if there's any inconvenience. Anyway, the very first book I have with us today that you requested is called Dangerous Lies. It's a book called Dangerous Lies. Now, I would say it looks rather interesting. It says it's a New York Times best-selling book, but I'm pretty sure every single book I've ever seen in the bookstore has that title, so I'm not sure if it's really accurate at all, but alas, it's on there, and it's by someone named Becca Fitzpatrick. Her name is almost bigger than the title. That's kind of fucking funny. But anyway, this is, I'll read the back here to you. The back says, Stella Gordon's life is a lie. Okay, pop off. She does not belong in Thunder Basin, Nebraska. I mean, who really does? It's Nebraska. As the star witness against a drug dealer in a murder trial, Stella is now in the Witness Protection Program. I was in that program a couple years ago. The small town locals can never know who she really is, not even Shay Falconer, the one boy who makes her want to reveal her true self. She knows that telling the truth will only bring violence to this safe haven. Despite how hard Stella tries to stay under the radar, danger is fast approaching. Somehow, criminals have a way of getting rid of witnesses, and Stella may have made the one mistake that could lead the cold-blooded men hunting for her right to her doorstep. Damn, that sounds wild. Did you know it's by Becca Fitzpatrick? I don't know how you could miss that. Her name is so giant, but it's whatever. And there you go again. Dangerous Lies. Very dangerous lies indeed. So this is the paperback cover version. It's very nice. It's gonna run you about $16 Canadian, which is probably about $1 American. Would you be interested in this book? First of all, did I collect the right book? I did. Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that. So would you be interested in this book at all? I mean, it's got a hefty amount of pages. It's got about 350 something pages. Would you be interested? You would? Okay, I'll put this right to you. Perfect, good catch. Next book I have with us that you asked me to collect over the phone is a book called Throne of Glass. Throne of Glass. Apparently this book book is also written by a New York Times bestseller. Shocking. It's done by Sarah J. Maas. I've never heard of her. But this book is pretty good. Fans of Game of Thrones and the Hunger Games will love it. Fun fact, I read this entire book. It has absolutely nothing to do with either of those series. But anyway, that's not important. You can experience the world of a Throne of Glass with never before seen extras. Wow. So this book is about two men that love her very deep. The whole land fears her, and only she can save them all. Only she can save them all. Crazy. In a world without magic, an assassin is summoned to the castle. She comes not to kill the vicious king who rules from his throne of glass, but to win her freedom. Very deep. If she defeats 23 killers, thieves, and warriors in a competition, she will be released from prison to serve as the king's champion. Her name is Selena Sardothian. Strange, I don't remember any of that from the book. Maybe I was reading 50 Shades of Grey. The crown prince will provoke her, the captain of the guard will protect her, and a princess from a faraway land will befriend her. But something evil dwells in the castle. Oh no, and it's there to kill. When her competitors start dying one by one, Selena's fight for freedom becomes a fight for survival, and a desperate quest to root out the evil before it destroys her world. Damn, that is deep. So this one will run you about $13 Canadian, which again is probably like 30 US cents. It's an interesting book. I remember reading it. I mean, I don't. Not really, actually. So the book is around 400 pages long. It's about stuff that happens in a story. About stuff. It's pretty interesting. I would recommend it. Do you want this book? You do want this book. This is a very, very good choice. Good for you. Here, I'll give this to you. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And the very, very last book that I have with me today is the sequel to the book that I just showed you. It's called Crown of Midnight. Can you see that? Crown of Midnight. Yes. Also by a New York Times bestseller. Sarah J. Maas again. Very, very nice. Now, as I said, this is the sequel to the book I just showed you, so I don't want to spoil it for you, as that would be very rude of me, wouldn't it? It would be so rude. So I'm gonna let you imagine what this book is about, okay? It could be about whatever you desire. An American company called USA Today, Happy Ever After, gives a good recommendation and says it's a thrill ride of epic fantasy proportions. Wow. So anyway, that is the collection that we have today. Would you like the sequel for this book? I mean the sequel to the book that I just showed you. Yeah, you would? Okay, perfect. Awesome, awesome. Now, that is all the books that I have today for you. Like I said, it's gonna cost you about probably like $1.50 in American dollars, so if you could hand that right over, that would be fantastic. Yes, okay, thank you so much. Perfect. Alright, I will be on my merry way. I don't even work here, so I will see you hopefully never